In this video, I am going to share with you a very powerful, very useful English learning tool. In fact, a lot of teachers know about it, but most English learners don't know it. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to take you through it. It's kind of a secret. But before we do that, make sure, if you haven't already, that you subscribe. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so that you know when a new video comes out. And also, if you like the video, give it a like. All right, let's get started. If you are an English learner, I don't need to tell you that it's hard to learn American idioms, common English phrases and expressions, phrasal verbs. These are hard things to learn. Why are they hard to learn? Well, really, there are two reasons. Number one is that you have to learn them in context. Maybe a phrase means this here, and in another situation, it means something else. Especially phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs have often 2, 3, 4, 5 different meanings. The other reason, and this one is more important for today's video, is that it's hard to look up things longer than one word. If you don't know one word, you can easily look it up in a dictionary and see what it means. Any dictionary. There are so many. But if it's a phrase, several words together, or an idiom, how do you look that up? Most dictionaries don't let you search more than one word. Or if you translate it to your language, then you can't really get the feeling. How is this used? How should I use it? What's the context? How can I use it in a sentence, right? So it's difficult. So I'm going to show you a tool that you can use to look up and learn phrases, idioms, phrasal verbs, things longer than one word that are hard to learn. Now, a lot of teachers know about this, but interestingly, not many English learners do. Actually, it's a kind of secret among many teachers. And I think there's a reason for that. I think some teachers are a little scared that if they tell students about it, then their students will say, well, I don't need you anymore. This is all I need. Now, of course, that's not true because teachers do other things too. They can make corrections, they can give tips, they can help you make examples, they can do lots of other things too. They're not just there to teach you how to use a new phrase, right? But still, it is kind of a secret among teachers. And that's why I thought about whether or not I should even make this video for quite a long time. I've been thinking about it because I'm a little bit worried that other English teachers are going to get angry at me for sharing it. They might knock on my door. I hope they don't find out. They might knock on my door and get me. They might get me. But then I thought, no, this is such a valuable resource, such a valuable thing to have. You guys deserve to know about this so that you can use it as one of your tools to help you improve your English. You need it. It's actually so useful that I would feel guilty if I didn't share it with you. Instead of talking about it more, why don't we actually look at it? I'm going to show you how to use it to learn new idioms, to learn new phrases. Okay, so let's take a look. They might have an app. I'm not sure. I haven't used the app. I usually use the website. It's called The Free Dictionary, thefreedictionary.com. Okay, so let's open it up. Let's take a look. I have my computer open here. That's not. I'm sorry. What is this? This is something I was reading before. This is the wrong thing. Oh, here it is. Okay. All right. So we've got. This is it. thefreedictionary.com. This is the main page. Now you might notice. Wait a second. This is an ugly website. Yes, it is. It's very ugly. It's one of the ugliest websites I've ever seen. And if you're the person who designed this website, I'm sorry. It's ugly. But it's also one of the most powerful dictionary or word-related websites I've ever seen as well. It does things that no other dictionary comes close to doing, at least that I have seen. Now, before I show you the main thing, let's just look around a little bit, okay? So We have some ads. That's nice. Some ads. Wonderful. Now you can see here this starts with thing allows you to search the beginning of a word. Maybe you know the beginning or the end of a word. You can search that. Maybe we can search PROBL. We can see problem and also words in other languages. So that's pretty cool. Now you can see on the left here, this is where we want to be. Dictionary, that's just a regular dictionary. It can do a couple of other things. Thesaurus, that means we're finding words that have the same meaning, synonyms. Where we really want to go is idioms. That's what we're going to talk about today. This is the main feature that I want to show you, the most useful thing for you, an English learner who wants to learn idioms, expressions, phrases, phrasal verbs, because it's hard to find this anywhere else. And the thing that confuses me is, why are they hiding it? Why is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines down? Why? They should put it at the top. It's the most amazing thing about this website. Whatever. Okay. So let's click on this. Idioms. All right. So idioms.thefreedictionary.com. Here we are. Let's see. The Free Dictionary's Idioms Dictionary is the largest collection of English idioms and slang in the world. Cool. 60,000 is a lot. It's more than 50,000. It's more than 10. It's even more than 2. All right, so let's just look around here first. This is live searches. This is pretty cool. You can see what people are actually searching, and it's a good way to discover new things. We're going to look at that more in a second. And some videos, not that interesting. Let's actually search something. Let's set up a kind of imaginary situation. We're watching a TV show. And in the TV show, we see a phrasal verb that we don't know. The phrasal verb is come across. All right. Well, I know come across, like come across the road, but that doesn't make sense in this sentence, in this movie, or this TV show, whatever we're watching. What? So, that's what we're going to search. Okay? When you see something that doesn't make sense, that you can't guess from the words that you see, that doesn't seem to fit into the sentence, well, it's probably a phrasal verb, it's probably an expression, an idiom, whatever. So, we're going to put in come across. I'm going to search come across, and here we go. Now, this is the cool thing. So we have come across, and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different meanings. Immediately, it shows us that this phrasal verb has 5 different meanings. Not only that, it also gives us examples. Now, this is very, very important. Examples are the things that allow us to feel how we can use this phrase or this phrasal verb. In this case, the phrasal verb, come across, how we can use it. When you're translating from English to your language, it doesn't really work because, number one, maybe that phrase doesn't quite work in your language, or it doesn't translate well at all. And probably it doesn't have a very good example so that you can feel what it means. Here we have quite a few examples. So let's look at this. Number one, literally, to cross something such as a bridge or road when traveling. Oh, okay, so that's the one we know. We don't even need to look at the example. All right, I know meaning number one. Let's look at meaning number two. To be viewed by others in a particular way. That's pretty different. To have one's personality, behavior, intentions, etc. interpreted in a particular way. Okay, I think I kind of get the idea, but let's look at an example. The examples help us get the feeling for it, right? Okay. Did I come across as confident when I made my speech? Did I come across as confident when I made my speech? Did I seem confident to you? Oh, okay. All right. So I think I'm beginning to understand it pretty well. She comes across as cold and uptight, but she's actually a very kind lady, or a kind lady, a very kind lady, a very kind lady. She's actually a very kind lady. Oh, okay. So it is like seems, and it doesn't have to be true. Someone can seem cold and uptight, but in fact not be that way. So it's the impression someone has. of someone else. Now I'm really starting to understand it. Tell me honestly, when you first met me, how did I come across? So maybe two friends are talking about when they first met. How did I seem to you? Right? What was your impression of me at first? So with these three examples, I think we can understand meaning number 2 pretty well. I think I get it. Now what do we do? Well, if we've taken this from a TV show, and I'm using this as an example, or a movie, then we go back and we watch that part. And we say, now I see how it fits. You've seen it in the context of the show, the line in the show. Or maybe, that doesn't make sense. Can't be that one. All right, so let's look at meaning number 3, meaning number 4, meaning number 5. One of them is going to fit because it has all the meanings with examples. Okay, now this is very hard to get anywhere else. So if you're the type of English learner who likes to look stuff up and very actively search, then this is a very good tool for you. Now, if you like to learn very casually and you like to just listen, you know what to do, right? There are many other ways to learn expressions, and that's great too. Everyone has their own way to learn, and that's totally fine. But this can be a very powerful tool. So we've seen the thing we don't know, we've searched it, we've got the meanings, we've seen the examples, we went back and we saw it in the context of the original thing that we didn't know. But we should probably also practice this, because if we really want to know it, if we want to master it, if we want to start using it in conversations, then we should probably make an example so that it sticks, right? So let's make an example. I've got my notes here, and I haven't prepared anything. I think I've got the idea, so I really hope I don't come across as nervous in this video. I am a little worried that other teachers may find out that I've shared this website and come for me. Come for me means they might come to get me. I really hope I don't come across as nervous in this video. I hope I don't seem nervous. I am nervous. I'm so nervous. I'm so scared and nervous. But I hope I don't come across that way. And then I explain it in the next sentence. I'm a little worried that other teachers may find out that I've shared this website and come for me. Okay, so that's my example. That's how I've tried to use it in a real situation to help it stick in my mind. And this is what you can do every time you're learning a new expression, a new phrase. And by the way, you can use this way for words too, but you can do that with any dictionary, right? So this is my recommendation. Now let's just quickly go back to the last page and look at, not this one, look at these live searches. This is very cool. You can see what people are searching. Play tonsil hockey. Let's click on that one. That one's funny. Tonsil hockey. All right. Slang. To kiss very amorously with mouths open and tongues touching. Wow. Because your tonsils are in the back of your throat, right? And hockey is that sport where you hit things with sticks. So it can be used as a way to describe a style of kissing that may be a little too aggressive and something we don't even want to see. Playing tonsil hockey over there in the corner. I don't want to see that. All right, so that is how you use this website. It should be just one of your many tools for improving your English. Use it. Make it part of your English learning lifestyle, and I'm sure you will improve. You'll be able to start using these phrases, these idioms, the phrasal verbs in your daily conversations. All right, guys, well, that's it for this video. I hope you found it to be useful. If you have any other questions, make sure to leave your questions in the comments, and I will see you next time.